Welcome. So you're watching this video because you are most likely pregnant. So first of all, congratulations. I wanted to do an intro video before you take any of my classes, just giving a general overview of Pilates for pregnancy and also just good tips like do's and don'ts throughout. This first video is a more general intro. And then for each trimester, there will be a specific video for each. So first, second, third, fourth being postnatal. So I will dive deeper into what's happening with the body for each specific trimester. And you'll also get do's and don'ts for each trimester. I wanted to start just by introducing myself. Most of you know me, but I'm Madeline, also go by Maddie. And I wanted to give you some background into how I came about teaching this specific population. So I originally got certified in pre-postnatal fitness probably about 8 years ago. It kind of fell into my lap. I was newly in New York City teaching Pilates, and I was teaching group classes, and I happened to have a lot of prenatal women coming to my class. And while in my training, I knew what to do not to injure them, I didn't feel like I knew what to do to really help them, to make them feel better and give them very specific exercises, movement based on pre and postnatal. So at that point, when I noticed there was so many prenatal women coming to my class, could just be the time, like who knew? I then signed up for a pre-postnatal training through Healthy Moms, and it was fabulous. And I got to just dive in and start teaching that population. And then what happened is that I noticed other teachers were very nervous about teaching prenatal. And so all those teachers would start sending their pregnant clients to me. So it just kind of grew and grew. And I fell in love with it. I got to teach clients through, I've taught them through 2 pregnancies, pre, post. And now that we're in quarantine, I had the idea, thanks to my friend Maggie, who you'll see in some of my videos, to do specific classes for each trimester. So that's a little about where I'm coming from. And I'm gonna kind of dive in now to what really pertains to Pilates and pregnancy. So starting with the first trimester, what's happening to the body? You're probably feeling tired, like a super amount of fatigue. Also sickness, you may be having morning sickness at all times of the day. So in the first trimester, you may reduce your pace. You may not be doing, as hard or as fast as you were before, but you can still get the core benefits and the stability in the first trimester. Then the second trimester, you hopefully will start to feel a little more energetic, but you can start to, if you are feeling energetic, you can start to challenge yourself while still keeping it safe. So I'm gonna talk you through each trimester a little more specifically. And then third trimester is a little slower pace, more about the breath, relaxation, preparing your body for birth. And then post is a whole different story. So that's why I hate when people lump together pre-postnatal, because it's so different. Each trimester, each day is so different. So postnatal, totally different story. We're gonna be working on ab rehab, pelvic floor rehab, and just kind of finding how your body is feeling and getting back to feeling good and confident and comfortable with movement. So things that may not feel good and to keep in mind